Hey guys, so this is the Shitsky back here with another video. I'm going to be doing my review of Extreme Rules from last night. I was kind of surprised. It was actually a pretty good card, and I'm very happy with both of the main event results. So yeah, let's just get to the review. The first match of the night was Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes in a last man standing match. As you know, Randy Orton's on SmackDown. Sorry, Randy Orton versus CM Punk. What the fuck am I talking about? CM Punk versus Randy Orton. As you know, Orton's on SmackDown now, so their feud is over. But this was a really good match to end it. Great match to open the card. Lots of back and forth action. Nexus was banned from ringside. Just gonna highlight a few spots. The kendo stick was used a lot. They both hammered away at each other with a kendo stick. And Punk landed some shots. Orton landed some shots with it. Steel chair came into play when Punk brought it in. Punk went to hit Orton in the corner with a chair set up, but Orton turned it around and threw Punk onto the chair. He got back up at 7. Another spot was Punk hit the GTS. Orton got up at 8. And then Punk used the chair, but Orton was able to hit an RKO from out of nowhere. Punk got up at 9. Orton chased him out of the ring, hit him with a clothesline over the barricade. Another spot was Orton hit Punk with an RKO onto the announcer's table, but it didn't break. It was kind of funny. Punk rolled back to his feet at 8, and then Orton Orton went for the punt, but Punk got out of the way, set him up for the GTS, and dropped him on the steel steps, and then went for the kendo stick shots again. Orton was able to get up after that, though. Back in the ring, the finish came when both men were at the top rope, and Punk hit a RKO from the top rope. Orton hit a top rope RKO on CM Punk for the finish. Fuck, that was terrible. I mumbled the shit out of that. I apologize. But yeah, Orton was able to get the win as he was able to defeat CM Punk in the last man standing match with an RKO off the top rope. Punk couldn't answer the 10 count. So great match to start the card there. Then we got an impromptu match, one that wasn't originally scheduled. Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus for the U.S. title. I had a feeling Kofi would win because, both the IC and U.S. titles are on Raw right now. Sorry, are on SmackDown right now. So I knew that Kofi going to Raw would probably take the title with him. Actually, a pretty good match too. If these guys were on the same brand, they could actually have a pretty good feud. Just a few spots to highlight. There's a table set up on all 4 corners. Table set up on all 4 sides of the ring. There's a point where Kofi was going for like a suicide drop onto a table on the outside on Sheamus, but he did that thing where he jumps over the top and hits a shoulder block. For his size, it's really athletic. Sheamus also used the table a bunch of times on the ribs of Kofi. He slid it through the middle rope right into his stomach. Actually stood on top of him with the table over Kofi. Kofi also did a bro kick over top of the table, which is pretty crazy. So Sheamus hit the bro kick on Kofi over a table, but it didn't break. Sheamus really dominated the first half, but then Kofi came alive in the second part. There's this part when Kofi went for his shot, that dive into the corner. Sheamus got out of the way, and right when Kofi was about to slam into the table because it was set up in the corner, it looks like he's going to just slam straight through. He stops and holds himself up right before he goes through for the athletic move. He also hit Trouble in Paradise on Sheamus when he was on the apron, which is another pretty cool move, which set up Kofi doing a leg drop off the top rope, and he hit Sheamus through the table. Kofi is your new United States champion, takes the title to Raw. I'm happy with Kofi being champ again, but I'm at the same time, he's held the U.S. title before. He's held the Intercontinental title before. I'd like to see him get pushed up to the main event because he's really good with the fans. If he could get better on the mic, he'd be a better star. And if he could change around his character a bit, because the Jamaican thing doesn't work as much because he's not using the accent or anything anymore. So I wish they would change that around a bit. If he could change a bit, get better on the mic, he'd be great main eventer because he holds the mid-card titles but never defends them, and it's useless. It's just their way of keeping him happy. So I'm hoping that eventually they'll be able to move him up to the main card sometime soon, because he's paid his dues for the last little bit with the mid card titles, and he always delivers exciting matches. So I think it's about his time. But yeah, I'm happy with the outcome. I don't know what they're gonna do Sheamus now. Hopefully he'll go into the main event on SmackDown. I'd be cool with that. Sheamus Christian feud would be interesting, actually. So then we got Michael Cole and Jack Swagger versus Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross in a country whipping match. Jim Ross broke his wrist when he punched Michael Cole in the mouth, so it was still fucked up. I'm just going to go through this one quickly because it wasn't very exciting. Cole's wearing bubble wrap to protect himself from the belt, from the belts. Jerry Lawler was able to rip the bubble wrap off. Swagger actually tied Lawler up, so his hands were tied behind one of the belts, and he just whipped the crap out of him in the corner. And then Jim Ross got in the ring and just went ape shit. He actually put Swagger into the ankle lock. And it was pretty exciting to see him in there. Pretty funny spots. It was an entertaining match, just no real in-ring work. And the finish came when Jim Ross was going to attack Michael Cole. Jack Swagger came in with a low blow. This is a different part. Swagger was in the ring and he was trying to attack Jim Ross, and he hit him with a low blow, which was really funny. But then Michael Cole was able to roll up Jim Ross. So Michael Cole and Jack Swagger won. This is about enough of this. I mean, it was entertaining at WrestleMania, but it's one of those matches where you should just see it one time and that's it. You don't need to carry this on, because more than one match with guys that are supposed to be commentators and are way past their prime, it's not funny, and I don't think it helps Jack Swagger much either. I mean, if Michael Cole is Jack Swagger's manager, it'd be fine. But Jack Swagger's like Michael Cole's bitch, so it's not as funny. And it's getting a little bland, so I wish they would cut that out. It's not funny anymore. So yeah, Cole won. Cole and Swagger. Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio is up next. It was okay, but there wasn't a lot that happened in this match. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match. And if anyone saw the Umaga versus Jeff Hardy Falls Count Anywhere match from Extreme Rules a few years back, that was a really exciting match. And I was hoping this one would be like it, but it wasn't as good. They immediately fought outside the ring, all the way out to the stage area. Rey Mysterio hit like this modified West Coast pop off of the stage onto Cody, which is a good part. They moved all the way up into the stands. Cody Rhodes did this like he did like Walls of Jericho in between like the railing, which was pretty cool. And then well, I'm just calling it Walls of Jericho because I can't remember the actual name. And then so they fought outside. They're in the concession area now. All the way past the fans. Cody Rhodes did an enziguri off one of the counter tables. That was pretty cool. Rey Mysterio did like this part where he did like a mini West Coast pop off the top of a bar. They went back into the ring. Finish came when Rey Mysterio spit this. It was Tajiri-esque. You know when Tajiri used to spit that green mist out of his mouth sometimes, which was really funny. Rey Mysterio's at the top rope. Cody Rhodes has him in position. Mysterio sprays the green mist in Rhodes' eyes, hits him with a 619, gets the win. So that was pretty funny. It was kind of reminded me of Tajiri. That was pretty cool. And that's how Rey Mysterio got the win. Of course, that feud's done too because Rey's on Raw and Cody's on SmackDown. I wouldn't mind seeing that one have gone on a little longer, though, because it was really good. I like that feud, and it really puts Cody Rhodes up. It really elevates his character because if he gets put in a few legitimate feuds, slowly and surely he can work his way to the main event because he has that capability. Michelle McCool versus Layla, not going to lie. I went to get a snack at this point. I don't give a rat's ass about the Divas division. Layla won, apparently. I knew she was because Michelle is now gone from WWE. It was a loser leaves WWE match. Michelle said she was going to leave. I'm not surprised. But I came there just in time to see Awesome Kong debut. Fuck yeah. Awesome Kong from TNA. She's known as Karma in the WWE. So excited because, the divas, in the WWE, they're more for the sex appeal. A lot of them can't really wrestle. They're just there because of the hot bodies and to, like, get the guys to watch and be all, like, turned on. But Awesome Kong doesn't fit that bill. She's a big, large woman, but she can fight and she can wrestle. And this is really good for the WWE to try and put their divas division back on the map. And she came in and just obliterated Michelle McCool. So that was pretty awesome. Then Christian versus Edge in a ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Going in, I had Alberto Del Rio winning this match because, you know, McMahon doesn't like Christian very much. But I was going to see what happens. I didn't know 100%, but I thought Del Rio was going to win. Take the bill to Raw. I didn't know how that might work. But anyway, so here we go. A lot of really good spots in this match. Great match. Christian got put. He went under the ring. He came out the other side, did a drop kick with the ladder on Del Rio. Christian did a crossbody onto a ladder, like he missed and hit a crossbody, like fell onto a ladder. Enziguri, there was a part where Alberto Del Rio did an Enziguri and Christian fell onto a ladder. Christian had some pretty cool spots in the match though with this like mini ladder that Del Rio brought in. A really good back and forth match. Really good. Christian actually, and so Christian hit a spear on Del Rio, homage to Edge. Christian actually got locked inside the ladder while Del Rio was climbing up, and I thought that was going to be the finish when Del Rio was going to win, but he got back onto the ladder. Another part, Brodus Clay interfered when it looked like Christian was going to win because Christian flew Edge into an extended, like the ladder that's extended across the apron and onto the announcer's table. And he was going to win, and then Brodus Clay interfered, and I thought that would be it, that Del Rio was going to win because he hit the cross arm breaker onto the mini ladder on Christian. But right as Del Rio's about to win the title, guess who comes back? Edge. Edge returns, distracts Del Rio. Christian pushes Del Rio onto Brodus Clay and Ricardo Rodriguez on the outside. And Christian climbs up and wins the World Heavyweight Championship. For the first time in his 13-year WWE career, Christian gets the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm so happy right now. So happy. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'll be back with part 2 of this video.